Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. All placements, Holy Spirit, angel guides, spirit guides. Let me plug in my mic. What is the Valentine's Day message for Capricorn? Hi Capricorn, thank you so much for stopping by the channel. I'm so grateful for you. All right, let's see what the message is about. The first card is lessons. Are you the teacher or the student? Sometimes we're both, right? I hear you. Whoa. Some of you have been learning lessons pertaining to a twin, a soulmate. Things are changing. Okay. Spirit's like, this is going to be a long one. Twin flame message for Capricorn. Things are changing. Lessons have been learned. What does Capricorn need to know? The grass is greener. There are possibilities here. A lot of different possibilities. This is the metamorphosis. This is the change. Divine feminine. That goes along with this twin flame relationship. There's something about her. What is this about, Spirit, for Capricorn? Divine feminine is changing. You're going to see signs. Things are getting louder too. Do you notice that that's getting louder? Let's see. What else? What is this about, Spirit? For Capricorn. There's a twin flame and you're going to see signs. Pay attention to your feelings. I think this twin involves you traveling. You two may be at a distance. I think they like to travel, and I think you like to travel. So definitely there is a common interest there. Divine timing. So lessons have been learned. I'm hearing changes have been made. And while there's still more changes to make, there's something about right now. Divine timing is at play. Pay attention to your feelings in February. Signs of love. Tell me about this twin flame. Tell me about this twin flame. Somebody may deserve an apology. Somebody may owe an apology. Somebody needs to say, I'm sorry. I don't know. This twin is free. They're free. They could be an Aquarius. There's a feeling, a need to surrender. They're a free spirit, or even a Sagittarius. They're a mutable sign, even though Aquarius isn't a mutable sign, but just by their nature, they're a very freeing sign. Capricorn. What else? Yeah, this is an important connection. February is the month of love. Around Valentine's Day, something unexpected could happen. There's a fated meeting regarding this important twin flame connection. travel may be needed. You may somehow, the distance has to be closed. Read between the lines, something unexpected. Under this Aquarian energy, it's all about looking for the unexpected, looking for what's hidden, looking for what's not obvious. This is like a clue. Yeah, let's add some tarot to this. Help, Capricorn. Make heads or tails of all of this, Spirit. Let's go. The Sun, Leo energy. So you could be with a Leo, or there could be a fated meeting with a Leo. They do bring you some happiness, joy. You've had success. You're optimistic. They make you happy. So some of you have recently learned a lesson, though. If you're already currently with your twin flame, you've learned a lesson. Maybe you learned it while you were traveling. Some of you even had to apologize for something that you have done that may not have been right, because you're willing to compromise, because this is your twin. You know, this is the one that you know you're fated and destined to be with them. Very important connection. And so the meaning of love, the way that you approach love with this compromising energy, with this twin, is kind of a new experience. Some of you are learning, absolutely, their language of love. Yeah, this is a sacred union. Now, some of you are married. Some of you are not married yet. Okay. Some of you are married. Some of you are not married yet. What else, Spirit? But you know that they are the one. Knight of Pentacles. Things have been progressing at a slow, steady pace. There is commitment. Knight of Pentacles. Very slow, but very steady. What else does Capricorn need to know about this twin flame relationship? What else, Spirit? Ace of Wands. This has the potential to be very inspirational, passionate. Your desire, your heart's desire, I'm hearing. Look at the hearts all over this card, too. Everything is about love. After you've learned these lessons, I think you're ready for this twin flame relationship, this commitment, marriage, a union. The Empress shows up. She's impregnated, this one. Look at her holding her stomach. Something new is about to be birthed. Some of you are actually giving birth. Or if you are not ready to have a child, then in February around Thanksgiving, you're going to be thankful around Valentine's Day if you're ready to have a child, because you could be very well conceiving them. Then some of you could get a marriage proposal, though. I have the Four of Wands and I have the marriage card. Something is going on with this twin. Some of you have been with your twin, but you're not married, but you could be getting married. That could be on the agenda for some reason. Maybe it wasn't important in the past, but it is becoming more important now. Also, some of you aren't with your twin. There's distance between you. Could be a Leo, Aries, Sag. A lot of wand energy here. It's about taking action, closing that distance, that gap. There is a fated meeting here, something that's important to happen. Okay. Tell me more, Spirit. What does Capricorn need to know about this twin flame relationship around the middle of February? Yeah, I'm feeling a separation, some distance, and whoever left the other twin is still affected by the separation. It still haunts them, it bothers them somehow. There's a negative effect as a result of this separation. Maybe also it's been for a long time with the Knight of Pentacles. It's taken forever for it to come back together. Also, there are money issues. Tell me more, Spirit. Money could be keeping these two apart. And the one that left says, I should have been more honest with you. I should have told you how I felt. So somebody has definitely learned some lessons since their separation from you. They've learned a lot. Staying away from you is the hardest thing I've ever had to do. Why do they have to stay away from Capricorn, Spirit? Why? I look at your pictures every day. So this is a love that has never died, even though they've maintained this distance. They want to come back to you, but there are money issues right now. But where there's a will, there's a way. You've got some unexpected energy here. All of a sudden, things can change. Okay. What does Capricorn need to know about this intuitively, Spirit? Okay. Keep your vibrations high, because that will keep your intuition sharp. Also, there's a divine alignment here. And that higher frequency is enhancing your intuitive senses. So intuitively, you're going to know how to handle this because it's a divine connection. This is maybe about how you handle divine feminine. Could be talking to divine masculine or divine feminine, how you handle divine masculine. You also need to know that not everything is in their control 100% because there's money issues. Okay. Maybe they don't have a job or money is tight, especially after the holidays, right? They're still digging themselves out. All right, what else? Capricorn. I think that this is past energy, that someone wasn't happy with the way that things were going. One of you. There's a feeling of being unsatisfied right now, but you weren't happy. Something was keeping you two apart because you weren't aligned back then. You weren't ready to come into union. There were still more lessons to be learned. But right now I'm feeling like somebody's not happy. There's twin that is not happy. I don't know if you're not happy because you two aren't together. I don't know if you're not happy because of the situation you find yourself in. I know that you're feeling like with all these lessons that have transpired since you and your twin have been apart, there's so many things that you have to tell them. So many things that they don't know about you. I feel like you two used to talk, used to spend some quality time in the past. The relationship was kind of close. Mm-hmm. That's why somebody's feeling that deja vu, that nostalgia. They're looking at your pictures. They're missing you. And they regret some of their choices because they're unsatisfied right now. There's so many things they want to share with you. Okay. What else? They realize now, and they didn't before, that you two have a soul contract, that everybody who comes here has a soul contract to fulfill. That's their destiny. They're fated to do certain things, to be with certain things, to experience certain lessons. Well, this person has learned the lessons that they needed to learn, and they are not going to forget them. But they're ready for this soul contract with you. It's like they've learned these lessons with you in mind, knowing that they wanted to come back and share their experiences with you. What chakra is important here for Capricorn spirit under this February love? Trickery. Somebody playing with your heart. This is your heart chakra. This person could be coming back, but you never know whether they actually learned their lesson, right? There is some type of trickery here for this card to appear. So I'm not sure that you should give them your heart, that you should fall for it. Your intuition is trying to communicate, but I'm feeling like a restlessness, or like there's always a lot of stuff going on around you. Like it may be hard to find that place where you can be quiet and have peace without interruption for a period of time long enough to hear your intuition speak to you. Yeah, we don't want to be despondent. We want to acknowledge our angel guides, our spirit guides, all spiritual communication. That's what helps to keep us balanced between the spiritual and the physical world. Capricorn, I feel that somebody is insecure, or there's something that's making you possibly insecure. Something regarding your heart chakra. Some of you do feel like you've been tricked in the past, and that's why you're maybe a little insecure when it comes to giving your heart again. This is your sacral chakra, all about your value, your worth, knowing it. And then it's also about optimism, keeping that vibration high so that you can attract what you want, being there for others, but also being there for yourself. I don't know why, but I'm hearing a Virgo could be involved, Capricorn. Service, also your health, Pay attention to your health at this time. Okay. What else, Spirit? Capricorn. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and leave me a comment. I'm going to give you an angel number. Self-love. Very important in February. Loving yourself definitely opens you up to loving someone else. You're on a mission, and that mission relates back to your twin. Whether you're with them or you're still in search of them, you do have life goals, you do have a mission. There is a deeper sense of self. Honesty is very important to you, requiring you to do something and someone to do something to you or say something. You've got a lot of important projects that require your unique skills. It's that time of intense self-development. Focus your mind on your craft. You already have what it takes to succeed. Practice makes you a master. It also serves to find your true purpose. Leveling up in your career or business is a priority right now. Yeah, especially if you have money issues. It's about you discovering all these unique skills that you have and testing them to see which ones will turn into important projects. 1441, if you're focusing on your unique skills, practicing self-love, leaving things that no longer serve you, and preparing yourself for the unexpected. I feel that's how love is coming in. All right, Capricorn, until the next moon phase, namaste.